I'm a videographer and photographer. I was going to shoot a big client it was a wedding that he had, but I was getting my homeboy from his house around 9 a.m. I was a little bit late to arriving to getting him, and when I was getting him, I was turning onto a road. Once that happened, there was this lady that flew out of a plaza and she just gunned it, and she went straight through the stop sign. She tailboned my car. It did a 360. That led me to getting out the car, jumping out the car, and trying to help her because I noticed that she got out the car with her daughter, and I tried to talk to her. She pretty much gave me a stank look. Once she gave me the stank look, that just pretty much told me that this isn't gonna go how I thought it was gonna go. They deemed it 100% her fault. The cop did tell me that they won't be having an ambulance present. Call your lawyers and also make sure that you call somebody to check up on your body just in case, because you never know down the road. And this was my first ever accident like this. I've never been in an accident where I had to call a lawyer to be like, oh, I need help. From there, I needed to reach out to my insurance. I was trying to do it all by myself. I was fighting them on the phone. I would go through many portals. I found Spetsas Buist through a client that I shoot probably once a month. She was like, oh, I know you was in the accident. Remember you told me about the accident you was in? I know a guy that has his own law firm and everything like that. They can definitely help you out. Spetsas Buist, they got in contact with me less than 24 hours. And from there, we was communicating back and forth like no tomorrow. Spetsas Buist, they took over the whole case. And then from there to being in communication with me every day or every other day. And also that led into me also getting in contact with my communication with my insurance a lot better. But when Spetsas Buist got to my insurance company, it was a wrap. Everything was handled probably less than, I would say, a month. It felt fast. It was no tedious, drawn out process. It was good to know like I went with the right person and the right law firm the first time. I look at them as my family, because if I find somebody else that went through something that I went through on that day, it's a wrap. I'm giving them their information. I'm not scared to be like, oh, you got into an accident? Oh, I know exactly who you need to contact. If you're ever in an accident, please do not waste your time. Just call Spetsas Buist.